Welcome back to you for another yummy update. I'm sure you have felt the dopamine rising again. It feels like we've just received a charge of energy. Ethereum hitting $3,400. It is now through the gap. We still have a CME gap here, friends. So I do wonder, man, if we don't feel this, does that mean we come back a year and a half later? I want to remind you of something as well. With Bitcoin, it created its CME gaps, and then it took like a year and a half to fill in 2021. And I can actually show you the chart right here. If you put it on the daily, these gaps, there was these BTC, look at this, friends. These BTC gaps here. It happened, look, at 23,000, but also it created one at 19,000. And we thought, oh, it's never going to have to fill this gap. Yeah, it did come back and it filled the gaps. It's kind of wild, right? It did come back and fill the gap 18,000 all the way. I mean, check it out. It played the whole way, and then it came like, meh, finally came back and filled it and actually came back down. Man, it's quite a while it took for it to fill all of these. It's actually crazy, man. So we don't know if it's going to happen now. Is it going to be some sort of retrace? But the good thing is, it's actually just, isn't it nice where you get to watch me talk about, in a state of cope, by the way, how everyone is short Ethereum. They're all fading Ethereum. They're all in love with soy. Okay, they go to the coffee machine. I say, bro, order a skim latte. And they say, soy latte, soy. And I'm just like, well, okay, there you go, bro. Just don't come crying to me later on when you're wondering why the nipple of pegged island dwellers who believe in something are partying, and you're wondering why you can't catch a bid with your ETF, with Raul Powell and Ivan and Crypto Banter, with a combined following of like 2.5 million people yelling about Soylana. So what happens, man? So Ethereum, friends, meth, giving us plenty of gum jobs. We've got a long way to go, right? Personally, friends, I'm still not happy. $4,000 is still dog shit. I'm like, yeah, it's starting to get tingly. You got to get above 5, man. We're not going to entertain this thought. Like, how are you a chain? Friends, Ethereum has 125 billion freaking stable coins, right? 125 billion. You are projected to get 300 billion. Yes. Why do you have a market cap under 1 trillion? Why? That makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. $1 trillion ETH would be about 8,300 or so. You know, but it takes a while for everything to catch up. So for the rest of us, though, we're in a state of cope, because watching this, friends, you know, Ethereum pretty much went up nearly 40% in 14 days. But yeah, it's got to come and shoot back up. Remember I told you, man, everyone's short Ethereum. They're short at 3,000. Remember I showed you, friends, how many times did I show you all the videos where the highest volume nodes were around 3,000? Look, we come back here and we just go snap on through. And you know what's actually going to happen here? Now they're offside. There are people still short, right? Now they're offside and they're going to hope, please come back, please come back, please come back. And it's going to do that. It'd be kind of funny if it does like fake out above that and then it comes back down. That's usually what happens. So yeah, man, we've got a long way to go. Makes you think about, was it manipulation or what? I've got that post here just to show you, friends. The whole world is overly long on Bitcoin and Soylana. The whole world is underexposed to Ethereum and EVM. Here we are coming out here. Because here's the thing, man. The guys who move the markets and have a lot of money, they don't care if a transaction takes 8 minutes or 8 seconds. They actually don't give a crap, all right? What they care about is that stablecoins are the future, even though they're CBDCs, you know, not in a nice way. But stablecoins are the future. We have a stablecoin super cycle. They're coming into crypto. They're noticing that these things, they're now going to start, friends. You got to think about this, right? When these institutions come in, when Ethereum hits 5,000, now we're in a round number, yeah? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now they can start to think about how do you price in Ethereum when it's going to have every bank customer on the chain effectively, right? And the whole crypto industry. Friends, you know JP Morgan, for example, their market cap is 800 billion. You see that? 800 billion. So JP Morgan's market cap is 800. That's just JP Morgan. Okay. So if you look at total banking industry market cap USA, I want to see what it is. It's funny. It's actually 18 trillion. Wow. 18 trillion. The largest financial services, 18 trillion. Okay. Well, why can't Ethereum be 10% of that? Why can't it be? That's 1.8 trillion. So if you want to find out what number that is, it's 1.8 times 8,200. You get about a 14,760 meth. So meth, do you know what I mean? So we want to start talking like that. They don't care about 8-second transaction, bro. They don't care about that. Ethereum has already got all the degens and everything on here. we'll see though. State of crypto markets today. Hoes mad. Hoes are mad. Why? Because their bags aren't pumping. But just to give you friendly advice, friends, in the crypto market, you're starting to see how chaotic and random a lot of it is. And whinging and stuff doesn't really get you anywhere. Thank you to Mr. Joshy Boo for this video, friends.
Do you find yourself crying and moaning like a little bitch all the time? Did your short-term thesis not play out just the way you wanted? Drink some bitch milk. It's made for you, you little bitch.
Bitch milk won't recover your losses, increases estrogen production, and will not cure your childhood traumas. Speak to
Well, there we go, friends. Hey! Got some bitch milk. We can't do anything, friends. It's chaotic and it's random, bro. That's why I'm telling you, I can't prove to you, not that I care, I can't even, like, if you said to me, Sommi, I got a gun to your head, okay? I'm like, please, sir, please, I want to see my bags pump first. If you put the gun to my head and you said, prove to me that retailers love buying highs and they overprice things too much, they bet on the favorite and then they get wrecked in the next cycle downturn. Prove that to me. I can't prove it to you. I have to show you the future first. Okay, I have to show you the future first. That's why if you're watching SOL-ETH go down in real time, you're literally watching it. This thing runs up for 2 years. And now if you had every single good news. By the way, name me a better news event than the world's most popular man at the time, Donald Trump. This is pre-Epstein stuff. He launched a token on your chain. Could you get any more popular than that? Could you? No. Okay, well, there you go. Literally, you got the world's most popular man drop a meme coin on your meme coin super cycle on your chain. There you go. How can you top that? How can you top that? If Ariana Grande or Stephen King launches a shit coin on me, who cares? No one cares. Trump launched it. Okay, well, there you go. You got your fan fiction. You know, so where to from there, we'll see. That's why I've posted it here, friends. It's kind of funny to wake up. Look at this. Ethereum pumping and then SOL-ETH going down. Remember, SOL-ETH has the ETF coming and all these other stuff, but probably you'd be nervous as hell on that. Also, friends, I've got to give you a very warning update. There's always fake Sommi imposters all over Telegram and Twitter. This Sommi, my username is Sommi Telegram. This is with a capital I. So you have to get used to, when you check usernames, if there's an I, they will use, okay, if there's an L, they use a capital I to trick you, okay? So they have T-E-I-E-G-R-A-M. Mine is an L, okay? So you have to check the fake I's. So what they've actually done is, this is how sophisticated these evil scum are. They've made Liberty Swap Finance Telegrams, which it doesn't even have, right? They've made multiple of them. And they use this, what they do, friends, they make two. So you think, oh, one of them's real. Which one's a real one? So they're both fake, okay? And what they've done is they have a fake Sommi, they have a fake Fast Abdul, they have fake PulseChain members, fake PulseChain KOL usernames. They have them as admins. So you just see the names you recognize, and it's all fake. And what they do is, as well, friends, they forward all the Liberty Swap Finance tweets and they forward my Telegram tweets. So they sit in there anonymously and they just forward it out. And that's what they do. So it makes it look legit. So when I post in my official's Telegram, remember, it's your friend Sommi official. Okay, t.me, your friend Sommi official. You can find in the description below. That's a real Telegram, but they make other fake Telegrams and they just do auto forwarding. So that they'll forward like 3 real messages and then they'll insert their 4th one, which is like a Trojan, where they go, oh, message me for the next 10x opportunity. You know what I mean? And then that's unfortunately how they get victims and stuff out here, friends. Yeah, so it's very, very sad. They replicate everything in the community, usernames, and just sit there. So yeah, please just be careful, friends. I don't want to see you guys clicking around. There's no free money on any websites. Just sit around, okay? Just sit around and we just got to wait and do nothing. Shout out to Baby Doll Ivan on Tech. He has been covering PulseX, friends, as he covered the prayer of the community and stuff out here. The PulseX conference out here, covered the prayer.
But without hexagons, this industry would be boring, I can tell.
There you go. There you go. Without hexagons, this industry would be boring, but I can't wait for these things to finally go up and actually just, you know, because it's network effects. I was here, bro. We learned the same stuff, but were you listening? No one said Doge was going to pump. No one knew what SHIB was. No one knew what gaming was. No one knew what JPEGs was back in 2020 because they'd never seen them before. The stuff you'd never seen before was the thing that pumped the freaking moon. You've never seen anything like this before. The founder of a chain fudds his own coin. It could be a stablecoin supercycle. You've never seen that. What about a stablecoin that starts from 0 and goes to $1 and then starts ping-ponging? You've never seen anything like that, Okay? Like I said, friend, I'm happy to fall on my sword 15 times. I don't give a shit. I'm just telling you, I learned from last season. Don't bet on the stuff where there's 15 essays by the mid-curvers who go on the YouTube 4-panel podcast going, revenue, token share, revenue, pump fund, revenue, value. Don't listen to those cucks, bro. It's priced in. They're all smart. They all sit there with the PEs. Oh, you're earning this revenue. Comparisons, PE ratio. It's dog shit. The market is smarter, bro. It prices it in. You have to find something where everyone thinks it's dead, and then you go around using your cute little nose. He's alive. He's alive. That's how you win, bro. That's how you win in markets, network fees. See, friends, you want to buy, you can't go and buy New York for the price of an African village. You can't do that. Okay, because it's priced in. When all the people are in New York City, just like a cryptocurrency, it's priced expensive. Okay, what you have to do is, okay, you have to find a city, any city, and you have to imagine, vision, right? Could I see a lot of people joining this in the future? Now, it's hard. Okay, it's not easy, but you only need to do this once. If you find a community who are literally making prayers in a conference, and the world thinks it's dead, whilst the whole industry is going down, macro sending everything down, business ISM, do you think they're going to be more quiet or more loud in the bull market? Obviously more louder. And they're loud right now. If they're loud while everyone says they're dead, they're going to be super loud as the market recovers, okay? There you go. There's the ratio. Basically, the ratio of people who know about it to not know about it is very advantageous. There you go. Don't forget, it's a moggers cycle. Non-believers are about to get mogged. It is a moggers cycle. It's a believer cycle, okay? Thank you to Mr. MVS Crypto for all the PulseChain news updates and everything out here. So, yeah, man, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. What's going to go up? I don't know, dude. I don't know. But the goal, the thing is, okay, you got to think about Warren Buffett principles. He doesn't think about macro. He doesn't think about interest rates. He doesn't think about that stuff. What he says is, I got to find a good company that I just want to hold forever. Okay, when I see PulseChain, okay, community, here's the thing. You already held through 4 years bear market, bro. So, friends, if I'm caught holding the top, yeah, it's going to suck, but it's not the end of the world because the community already went through 4.5 years of hell. Hex already has survived minus 99%. The community's still there. You get it? You can't say this for other coins, okay? When you're in like JPEG coin number 28 on Soylana, you're at the whim of the LA Vape Cabal. Maybe they think their feet are clean enough from all the Soylana, the Twink followers out there sucking off on Orange's toes and the LA Vape Cabal toes. Maybe they've decided that, you know what, I want to put my socks on now. My feet are clean enough. There's no more toe jam left. I'm going to go move on to another coin. Well, there you go. There goes the network effect. People don't believe in anything. They believe in nothing. It's going to come together. You'll see. So where are we going to go from here? Well, I wonder, friends. I wonder if we have to liquidate James Wynn. His liquidation's right here. 116,000. I wonder if we just have to do one more. And if we do this poopies, I wonder if Ethereum has a very strong bid. I wonder that. That'd be cool if that happens. But, you know, we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, look at this. He goes, I love leverage. That's him putting his 40x BTC price out here. Yes. So mine shouldn't even be that, right? You shouldn't be that at all. Also, another thing, one more thing, friends. 99% of us, wonderful. I get it. So some of you are just straight bitches. Yeah, the bottom 1%, straight bitches, okay? If I had some sort of filter to filter out bitches, I wouldn't even let you join my Telegram or even message me at all, okay? I don't want any of that bitchiness, the soy, flaily arms, pencil neck, noodle arm stuff. I don't want it to infect anyone else. But if you want to whinge, you're allowed to under one condition, okay? Before you open your mouth to have a little bitch, I want you to give me your highest conviction play with the risk and reward, and you don't have to write 15-page essay, short 2 or 3 sentences max about why you think it's going to pump. Okay, I want you basically to give me that. So you're allowed to whinge on the one condition: you got to give value first. Okay, so before you go and whinge anything else, give me an alternative coin. Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't like this coin, maybe because I don't know, whatever. Maybe you don't like Princess Peach because you're into dudes. You want Princess Sausage. Okay, go to Thailand for that. If you don't like a coin, you don't like pDAI, you don't like PulseChain, all right, we get it. But give us your asymmetric upside. Okay, and don't just say it's going up because it's going up. I don't care about that. I want give me a reason why. Okay, so I'll just give you an example. Okay, if someone said that to me, I would say, hey, I think pDAI can go to $1. It's 200x upside because 1, stablecoin super cycle, 2, first cycle unicorn, and 3, it's gone to 0 twice and the price action has recovered. There you go. So if I saw that, I'm very interested. I'm like, whoa. A coin that went to 0 twice and it recovered, forget the other stuff, and you've never seen anything like that before, I'm going to dig deeper, okay? So before you go and have a cry about anything else, I want you to add value for everything else. What you actually find is, friends, we're not going to get anywhere. You think you're going to invite all these losers to write essays, but they're not going to do anything. Then you actually realize people are just looking for someone to cry to, okay? But hey, that's a condition, okay? You really got something that's high conviction, share it with the rest of us. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.